welcome to Graphing Quadratics. Today's will be transformations. So starting off, quadratic functions can be written in vertex form. Vertex form is the easiest way to graph a quadratic. It comes with a set of instructions. Yay! So vertex form looks kind of funky. It looks like this. F of x is equal to a parentheses x minus h squared plus k. So here's our setup. It looks a little bit weird, but in your future math classes, you guys will see a lot more often. Transformations is useful for parent functions. So starting off, the a value dictates orientation and size, which we'll call slopish for now. And we'll see why it's called slopish in a bit. So a positive a value means the parabola is going to open upwards. For example, it opens up like this. And a negative a value means the parabola opens downwards. It opens up like this. You guys want to try to remember it? Positive is upward, kind of like if you're being positive, you're smiling. If you're being negative, you might be frowning. So that's a good way to remember how the a value corresponds. Next, we have the h value. The h value dictates horizontal movement, which is to the left or to the right. So a positive h value, that means that the vertex is shifted h values to the right. And if you have a negative h value, the vertex again is shifted h values to the, if the positive was right, that means the negative h value would be to the left. And the last one we have is k values. K values dictate vertical movement. That means that the vertex is shifted if it's positive and I'm going up and down. Positive means I'm going to be shifted up. And if it's a negative k value, the vertex is shifted k values down. So there's my a, h, and k value. 3 sets of directions to kind of change your parabola. And here we're going to get introduced to slopish. It's like kind of like slope, but it's not really slope, so that's why we kind of call it slopish. It's not a real word, don't look it up. All right, so it's going to be over, based off our parent function, it's going to be over 1 up a times 1 over 2 a times 4 and over 3 a times 9. Wow. That is all A's. A. All right, so your question for this part is, how are H and K different from one another? If you look at this, and if you look at these two, I guess you could tell the difference. Between H and K, how are these set of directions different? And how do you identify H and K? If I gave you an equation, which one is H, which one's K? H is going to be tricky, so be careful with that. Go ahead and answer this, and then check with your teacher, and then we'll start with example 1.